Hey guys, welcome back to Bald Father Bets. So apologies for not being able to make the videos on Monday and Thursday, but we did get the plays out in the community posts. Had some hang-ups at work, had to stay in the office late. But we won both plays, so that's the positive news. 3 units on Monday night and then another 5 units on Thursday night. So we are now coming into Saturday doing really, really well here. So looking to continue this now as we move into the latter part of the season. You hit November, December, and then playoff time for NFL in January and February. And you're really looking for that payoff time. So we built a good cushion. And now we're looking to really cash in as we get to the end of the year. So for today, we'll start it out with our noon games. We have 2 plays, already given out both of these. We have Texas at minus 21 for 3 units. It is all but confirmed now that DJ Lagway will not be playing for Florida, which is why we made that play early. Line did get up to 22.5 during the week. Seems to have settled in at around 21.5 now. I don't think there's probably too much of a difference in 21.5. You could get a backdoor push with Florida with a late touchdown to make it a 21-point game, but without DJ Lagway, from what I saw out of Warner, and that is not Kurt Warner's son. Kurt Warner's son is EJ Warner at Rice. But what I saw to Warner in the Georgia game, don't think they're going to be able to do much against Texas's defense. So 3 units on Texas at minus 21. And then also in the noon slate, we have Georgia Tech at plus 11. Again, we got that for 2 units, and we got that earlier because of the Haynes King news. So it does look like Haynes King is going to give it a go today. Whether or not he's able to finish the whole game, we'll see. But because he is going to give it a go today, line is all the way down to 8 now at some places. So hopefully you guys got that one in. Moving into the afternoon slate, we took Ole Miss at plus 3 for 10 units. Love that one. Think they will win outright. Line came all the way down to Ole Miss plus 1, Ole Miss plus 1.5, and it seems to have settled in a lot of places now at Ole Miss plus 2. That is a very big difference between a plus 3 and a plus 2. So if you didn't get that one when we got it at the plus 3, still like it because I think Ole Miss will win the game, but I would taper the units. There is no bigger difference than coming off of the number of 3 in football betting, as you guys know. So with that one, just taper the units if you didn't get it at the plus 3 mark. Also, we're taking Michigan plus the 14. You can get that at 14.5 now for 2 units against Indiana. I'm still not a believer in Indiana. I know power ratings and I know efficiency ratings and all that say that they are truly a top 10 team. I look at kind of strength of record and who they've done it against. I'm just not a believer. So I want them to show it to me here. I know it's a home game for them, so not like they have to go to the big house, but it is a helmet game. It is really the first time that they're going up against a big name program like this. So you could argue that they did that in Nebraska, but not really. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Too bad Johnson will not be going for Michigan. Did get that one in early, hoping that they would announce he's playing. He is not. But Michigan's defensive line is still NFL caliber, so hoping they can make an impact on this game. We almost had that cover against Oregon. Fortunately, Oregon wanted to make a statement, so rather than taking a knee, they ran in that last touchdown to end the game. Then we move into the evening games. So LSU and Alabama. I have gone back and forth on this one all week long. You could make an argument for both sides here. You have LSU's home night streak. You have the fact that LSU looked so porous on defense against an option quarterback in Reed. You could make the argument, yeah, but they have time to prepare for Milroe, where they didn't have time to prepare for Reed. There's all sorts of way that you can go with this one. I do like Death Valley at night a lot, and I also like Milroe a lot. I like both these coaches. I like both these coaching staffs. So ultimately, though, where we're leaning is we're going to take LSU plus the 3 in this one. Them being at home, Alabama's had a bit of a porous secondary as well. You've seen some teams be able to exploit that. And so we are going to take LSU plus the 3. Units, again, I've gone back and forth on this one a lot too. I've thought, okay, LSU, you're getting 3 at home with LSU. This should be a high unit play, but then and Alabama always beats them in Baton Rouge. Just a kind of gone back and forth on it, but we landed at 3 units. So we're taking LSU plus the 3, and we're going to do that for 3 units. Then moving on further into the evening. Oh, I missed one. We have South Carolina -4, and we did that one for 3 units as well. Love that play. I think that Vandy is. I know we've been going against Vandy. I know we've been losing, but I think this is finally the time it pays off, given the South Carolina defensive line. So South Carolina -4, did that one for 3 units. Hopefully you got that one in early as well, because that's up to 6.5. So then talked about LSU, Alabama. Moving further on into the evening, we have Oklahoma -2.5 against Missouri for 2 units. Love that with Brady Cook out. Missouri is just not the same team when Pine is playing. I think that Oklahoma is still undervalued in terms of what their defense brings them, and now the fact that they have Arnold back in and offense seems to be playing better than it was previously. And then late night game, we have Utah plus the 3 against BYU. You can actually get 3.5 now. We also did that one for 2 units. Same thing with BYU as Indiana, as Vandy, as a lot of these other teams. Just think that they're overvalued, and you're paying a premium on them right now without enough history and confidence that it's worth paying that premium for. You right now you're paying a premium in the NFL like on the Lions, right? But the Lions are 29-8 in their last 37 games against the spread. You're also paying a premium on the Commanders, but the Commanders are very brand new to this. Same thing with BYU, Indiana, and Vandy. You're paying a premium on it, but you really don't have enough history to know, okay, it's worth paying that premium. So that's why we're taking Utah. We have it at plus 3. You can get it at plus 3.5, and that's for 2 units. So that's everything for today. Want to point out one thing in our community post for NFL plays. We wrote Cowboys -7. Obviously, that is Eagles -7. The Cowboys are not favored by 7 with Cooper Rush, a quarterback, against the Eagles. So we have Eagles -7. But we'll get to that, and we'll get to all our other Sunday plays tomorrow when we pick every game against the spread. Again, only thing we ask around here, please support the channel. Make sure you're subscribed, notifications on, so you're getting the community posts. Like, share, comment this video. Never ask anyone to pay for these picks. Just want to grow the channel. Really enjoy the interaction with you guys. Have a great Saturday, and hook 'em horns.